Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game. My name is David, and this handsome fellow is Luke Cage. Which means today we're taking a look at Luke Cage from Marvel United. And Luke Cage, as you might imagine, one, looks spectacular in yellow, but two, has a little bit of movement, five movement. Actually, that's more than a little bit. That's a decent amount of movement. Does not have much in the way of heroics, only two. Kind of has his own brand of justice. And then has seven. Yeah, seven attacks. For a street level character like this, seven is pretty darn good. Uh, let's start with the bad. Single move, single heroic, single punch card. Really? All three? He had to have all three. Uh, Getting to the good. Move, punch, two of those. Fitting for Luke Cage. A move heroic. I like that. If we're going to get two heroics, one of them at least can be on a really good card. And then double punch. But as good as that is, and I find it decent, here's what excites me. We'll start here with the special. Regenerative healing factor. Draw two cards. Which is, it's fine. It's innocuous. Here's what it is. It is a pain for any villain that is making its living on KOs. Sabretooth, passing the KO marker around. If it gets back to the start player, Sabretooth wins. Luke Cage is just a block in that. Add in Nigh Invulnerability. Draw one card, and you can't take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. Well, now we're getting more cards. And this doesn't say up to your limit. This just says draw an extra card. Okay, so we're getting to the point Luke can have 6 cards in his hand. True, he's going to take damage, but he can have 6 cards in his hand. 7 when he draws a card. Then you have superhuman strength. And I know the text is small, my apologies there, but just imagine having 6 cards in your hand. You've drawn your 7th, you play superhuman strength. This turn, you have as many extra punches as the number of cards in your hand. Well, that's 6. Plus you have a movement. Plus you have the card played by the player before you. That villain is going down. Just about all of them. If you have any extra tokens, everything's going down. Luke Cage is a one-stop wrecking shop. And I like that. There's also plenty of locations that let you draw up to your hand limit, let you draw an extra card. Luke Cage is a character to build up. My wife and I played a game a while back where we kind of cheesed Sabretooth. We drew all these cards into one character and basically said, we're protecting you at all costs. And I think we did it with Beast, and Beast has this healing factor. But Luke Cage would be a very similar character to do that with. Because you want to make that one shot as big as possible. I know some characters do other things quite well. She-Hulk gets extended every time she plays one of her specials. She gets more and more powerful. But Luke Cage, sure, needs a little bit of build-up. But even just having a triple punch turn is not bad. It's not wrecking the boss, but it's going to put the hurt on a lot of characters. The other thing that drawing all these extra cards does is if you've got regenerative healing factor, you've seen half your deck. The odds of getting these other specials are much better. I actually, regenerative healing factor might be one of my favorite cards in the game. Just because by the time you've played it, you have seen 6 cards out of your 12 card deck. There's kind of not much more you can ask for in that. Sure, it doesn't have a second symbol. It doesn't need a second symbol. that it could be a far worse card. It could have either no icon on it, or it could just have a move icon on it. The fact that it has a punch, it lets you do damage while you're drawing up cards, is great. This is a combo I really want to run. I really want to play. I want to play it on camera so I can show you all how good, how potent Luke Cage can be if you get the right cards in the right order. So, yeah, look forward to that at some point. But yeah, Luke Cage, solid hero, lots of fun, built-in synergy, doesn't need a lot of extra help, and from that standpoint, I really like him as a character. A lot of characters need extra help, extra build-in, but Luke Cage kind of does it all on his own, which is very fitting to who he is as a character in the comics, in the Netflix shows, and from that, I gotta say, hey, well done. Well done to capture the spirit of who Luke Cage is. So, my hat's off to the design team here. Until next time, keep brushing up your game. Thank you all for your time. Appreciate it. Bye now.